Welcome back to the Viking Academy YouTube page. I got something special for you guys today. The Khabib Nurmagomedov body lock twist takedown that everyone loves, right? But I'm going to chain it with an inside leg trip, so when the guy starts to regain a bit of his balance, we're going to chain that into an inside leg trip. I'm going to show that takedown. I don't want you guys to just jump off the page. I want you to stay tuned because I have another technique that I'm going to give you, a bonus technique, where I teach you how to lace the wrist and create a shelf so the guy can't stand back up. Alright, I got my man Mike Boyle, undefeated MMA superstar, going to be in the UFC in the next year and a half. You just saw Jerry Boyle. I did the technique prior to this. This is his younger brother, Mike Boyle. So we're going to get started really quickly. Body lock takedown. I'm deep on the guy's waist, so if you guys watched the last video, I'll link it right above. My head's on the inside. Yeah, go watch that technique first and come right back to this one. You're going to want to watch it because they dovetail well together. I have my head on the inside, I'm grabbing the wrist. So what Khabib does a great job at is bouncing and creating a bit of space so that he can get a tight waist around to the partner's body. And then look what I'm going to do. I'm going to hoist Mike's hip up and twist my elbows towards the mat. So as I start to pull, watch what happens. Mike has to pull his hand back. Now inevitably, what does he do? He steps back on the mat. 9 out of 10 times, the guy's foot, when he reclaims his balance, will be far off the cage, and it'll give you the opportunity to inside leg trip him. You're going to want to throw your head all the way to the opposite side to gain maximum leverage. So as I start to hoist Mike up, he comes back. I'll go very slow. You want to time it. As the guy's stepping, you're hooking. And watch how I throw my head back to the right and turn my heel towards my butt. So I'm going here. See what happens to his leg? It gets taken out. Like a leg pulled out from under a table, you're going to take his base right out from underneath him. So let's take a look at it again. I have Mike on this inside position, head's on the same side as the underhook. I'm driving my hips in. I'm either on the bicep or the wrist, giving him a nice pull, getting to my tight waist. 10-finger grip, elbows in. Now we referenced this last time, it's worth doing again if you've never seen the prior video. The guy will underhook you pretty easily to turn me off the wall. So make sure your elbow is in as you start to get that tight waist. Nice and tight, right? So nice pull, get him down. As he comes back, I'm inside leg tripping. I'm catching his calf, Achilles area, and retracting my head. He has nowhere to go. All right, let's show it one more time with some finer details. And I'll give you that bonus, so stay tuned. If you're watching this now, don't click away. This is the time you're going to want to stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to trap the wrist and shelf the leg so he doesn't stand back up. A lot of times MMA fighters get the takedown, but they don't know how to secure position, and the guy stands right back up. So man, I start to bully him over. He steps back to the mat. I catch his foot mid-step. You don't want him to step firmly. You want to get it so that as he's coming back down, you're catching, and then you're throwing your head to the other side. So we're here now, right? I got Mike down. I sat him on his butt. But if Mike wants to, he can post and start to pull this knee out into the wall. And then he's going to start to stand up. So what I want you to do, I mean, there's a million ways to shelf. I can shelf this leg. We're not going to shelf this leg because we're going to focus on the inside wrist on this side. So if I'm here, what I'm actually going to do, I'm landing here. I'm going to grab his leg on the opposite side of my head, and watch what I do. I create a tabletop. So now from this position, what's cool about this, I'll give you a little more technical detail. I'm keeping Mike's foot off the ground so that he can't push off the mat to get the shin bone to the wall, to the cage. See, if he can push off the mat, he's going to easily be able to start to reclaim his base, see? So we always worry about the bottom leg so much, we don't realize that the top leg is the culprit. His far leg from the post, from his hand post, is the culprit. This is who we want to conquer first. If I can shelf this, now he's pretty much stuck. Now here's a huge detail. Huge. Head position. Damian Maya is the king of this. You're going to put your head above your partner's shoulder, grab the wrist, and watch how I start to pull the wrist out. Naturally, he's going to post on his forearm, and I'm going to start to grab his wrist. And then from here, I can start to bore forward and land hard shots. So I'll give you this bonus technique. So if you stay true and you stay tuned to this, you're getting this one more time. I'm going to show you. I hit the inside leg trip, right off the wall, head's on the same side, right? What am I doing? I'm shelving the leg, head above my partner's shoulder, grabbing the wrist, and then I'm starting to drive my knee to the wall, and I'm turning his hand in and boring forward. You want to bore forward. So you don't want this leg too long. See, you can start to push my knee. You want to start to shorten this knee as well. And it's a free throw on the head. Naturally, he's going to start to pull his arm out and defend. You can use your chest to kind of bore forward, trap his hand on the mat, and get up a few free shots here as well. Guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got techniques like that coming all the time. Khabib is a master at these kinds of tactics. He chains his takedowns together like a true professional. He gets you off balance, he waits for your reaction, and then he scores the takedown off your reaction. And that's just basic chain wrestling. But off the wall, it's a whole different species. A lot of guys can wrestle well, do jiu-jitsu well, but when it comes to putting it together against the wall, they fall apart a little bit. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. Let me know which takedown you guys prefer. The body lock to the chain double that I linked before with Mike's older brother, or the body lock to the inside leg trip. Leave a comment.